Welcome, collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading, no matter what time of day it is or what day you have found this video. I am super glad that you are here. So I am moving around today, so I am deciding to do a voice recording for this particular download, but I definitely wanted to make sure to get this download out. So I'm kind of like outside-ish, so there might be a little bit of background noise, but that's okay. We're just going to take in the whole environment and utilize it to help us to just go deeper into this download, okay? So today's message: someone wants to give you something. Someone wants to take something from you. So once again, the download for today is someone wants to give you something and someone wants to take something from you. So the date that this particular download came through was October 29 of 2004. Now, once again, all of the readings are timeless messages. So whenever you find this message, it's the time for you to hear it. But in this case, for those of you who are listening, these numbers might hold significance for you. 1029 of 24. Now, today's date is the 30th. This is the day that I'm actually recording this particular message and getting ready to share it, okay? So 1029 and 1030, those might be numbers that are popping up around you or in your experience, or maybe someone you know has that birthday, or it is a significant date. Before I go deeper into the download, I definitely want to mention that if you have not had an opportunity to like, share, subscribe, that definitely all of the energetic support that you give the channel is greatly appreciated. For those of you who are current subscribers, new subscribers, or just visiting the channel, I thank you so much and I truly appreciate your energy and support. Okay guys, let's dive in. I have a few decks here with me today, so we're just going to pull a little bit of energy here just to see what might be going on with this particular download. So with this download, it was interesting because sometimes when a download comes in, there will be a specific location or space that I'm seated in, or I'm looking at things through. This time there wasn't a specific location or space. It was kind of like a negative space. What I mean by that is it was like more like being placed in a void and watching some things occur. So it wasn't an outdoor space or something specific I can give you about the location. It was kind of like a non-location is the best way that I can describe it. But there were two individuals. The first individual that came into the non-location was a male figure. So this could represent either a masculine energy, someone who operates primarily out of their masculine energies, or a man. So please take the energy as it resonates. But there was a male energy that was present. They were kind of like a middle-aged male energy. And they were dressed, you know, kind of like nicely, like almost like a business casual, which was interesting. And they looked like they had like silverish hair. So this is why I say they were middle-aged, even though their appearance and maybe their physique looked like somebody younger. Their hair gave it away that they were, you know, probably late 40s, 50s, something like that, middle 50s. But they were speaking and wanting to offer something. They were wanting to give something to the collective. And the energy was almost as if they were trying to be helpful in some way, to give a gift of some value that would assist collectives with whatever it is they were working on and help them to move forward with it. Then slowly, as you know, the download went on, this masculine energy began to kind of fade out of the space, and a feminine energy came in immediately. It was almost as if the masculine energy was not able to remain in the space when the feminine energy came in, almost like they were kind of bumped out of the space. The feminine energy gave kind of they gave a strong energy, like they were not happy about the offering or the gift that the masculine energy wanted to give to collective. So they came in, and now with this energy, they were asserting that they wanted to take or remove something from collective, either the gift or something that the collective already possessed. And it definitely had an energy, it struck me as an energy that wanted to remove a tool or an access point that would allow collectives to move forward with whatever this was they were doing. There was a definite energy here of someone who did not want to see collectives be able to walk through a certain doorway or to have a certain access point. They were trying to remove something that would allow them to move through that doorway and or access point. Okay? And actually, what's really interesting about this feminine energy, and once again, this could be someone who operates primarily out of their feminine energy, a female, or someone that identifies with a female gender, or somebody who, you know, is a predominantly feminine-based energy. They reminded me of the download. I don't know if perhaps you all have seen it. If you haven't, please go back and see it. The download was, who the heck is this in your energy? So it was like a middle-aged female, once again, with like almost kind of like blondish hair with like a little bit of silver in it. They had a youthful appearance, but definitely they were middle-aged. And it reminded me, the image of this female energy reminded me of that same energy in the other reading. I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, something like that, maybe a month ago. Time flies, so I might be off, but definitely if you look back for the reading, who the heck is this in your energy? That's really the description I would give of how this female energy presented themselves. They were saying something in the download about why the universe, why source would not be expecting them to basically behave any differently than how they were behaving. So they were saying something about their behavior and why they wanted to take something from collectives, and that they basically didn't have a problem with it. Not even basically, they were quite clear they didn't have a problem with it, and that there wasn't any expectation universally anywhere for anyone or anything to expect them to do something different. So they were very apathetic or not caring towards the collective's position and what it is they had been through and what they were going through. They weren't concerned with it. They were letting the viewer know that that's not my issue. That's not what I'm here to deal with. That's not my problem, basically. So very South Node. And when I say South Node, I mean they were so disconnected from their soul path, their North Node, being a kind or connective individual. They were almost kind of like robotic. They were almost kind of, I don't know, they gave me the energy of like kind of like a soulless being. They just weren't, they didn't care, and there was no energy of connection in their eyes. They were just there to do what they were there to do, basically. So I'm thinking about other areas that I can share of this download. It was very specific without going too deep into details. So the overall interpretation of this download was someone does not want the collectives to receive a gift from an energy, a person, or from a group of people. And that there was someone who wants to give a gift of assistance. That was the interpretation here. But when this female energy entered the space, or this feminine energy, however it resonates. Wow, here comes a train, confirmation. Like that was right on cue. It was a short one too, but it came right through like, yep. So when this masculine energy entered collective's space to offer them something, this feminine energy immediately was aware. So it's almost like something here about an energy that's monitoring another energy. They don't want this other energy entering collective space, your space, whomever resonates with this message, and giving you something. So they're watching to make sure that they don't come anywhere near you to offer you this gift. The second that they did, this energy tried to push right in, and this other energy clearly doesn't want to deal. The masculine energy doesn't want to deal with this feminine energy. Either they got pushed out of the space or they left the space as soon as the feminine energy entered. So these are not energies that are working together. One wants to assist, one wants to tear down, take away, destroy. Two different energies here. So for me, it was just confirmation in this download that there were some energies that don't want to see the collectives have the support that they need to step onto that path that takes them to the next level. There are some energies that were actively trying to move collective away from doorways, opportunities, things that would help move them in the direction that they needed to get to in order to move up to the next level of their soul path journey, which I might add plays into the outworking of how things happen on this timeline. So it's super important that collectives is able to step on that path. And this is why it's such an issue with these energies, some that are supportive and some that are resistive. So basically there's two energies that are fighting to access the collectives. Now, it doesn't mean that the download was something that was stating that, you know, all feminine energies coming towards the collective are meant to hinder, block, disrupt, and all masculine energies are not. That's not what the download was saying. It's speaking about two specific energies. One of them happens to be masculine and one of them happens to be a feminine energy. It's not stating that there's something general going on here. It's talking about a specific energy. And for those of you who resonate with this download, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's go on ahead and just pull a little bit of energy here. I have the Citadel card deck here, Oracle deck. I'm going to just pull a little bit of energy out of the Citadel. And then maybe something from the Moonology and the Pink Tarot. Let's see what we get here. I'm just going to shuffle this deck a little bit and just see what pops up here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I know the wind is picking up a little bit. So, it is a beautiful fall day here in Michigan. The colors are phenomenal. It's a very beautiful day. It's in the 70s, like mid to upper 70s, and just gorgeous weather. So it's a beautiful day to be outside today. Okay, per usual, guys, the decks are pre-shuffled and charged. I am just shuffling them to make sure that the decks are shuffled nicely and you guys can see the energy working. Let's see what we have here for collective spirit. Please remove any energies that are of low vibration, not associated with love and light, and that would keep us from being able to understand the message in a way that those who are hearing this message need to hear it. And so it is. Also, may we have supportive energies remaining, including my spirit team, to assist us with understanding the messages and having the information come out just the way it needs to come out. And so it is. Spirit, any messages for the collective here? Let's see what's coming up here. Might have come out a minute ago. There was like several cards that wanted to fall, but it was just too many. Okay, let's try this a different way. Let's split the deck and see. Oh, there we go. Oh, look what came out. If this isn't a Halloween reading, I don't know what is. The Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. That's what just came out. I think we're learning a little bit about this energy. And this energy has come up before. This is not the first time this energy has come up. Let's take a look at this in the Citadel. The Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. Okay, this one says, a flash of flame, whirls of green smoke, and a flock of doves that appears from nowhere. The audience applauds. Okay, so this person is a practitioner. That's why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It says, the enchanter takes a bow. They know how to entrance and entertain. And with a century of arcane learning behind them, oh, they never put a foot wrong. But it is truly magic. Or is it truly magic? Or is it all smoke and mirrors? You may be in a situation where you've been forced to deceive another, and whether it was intentional or not, you run the risk of being caught out in your lie. You could back away, hoping that it will be forgotten about or resolve itself in time, but you run the danger of it spiraling out of control. Or you can own up and take responsibility for your own actions. The decision is yours. Okay, yeah. So we're getting specific information about this individual. This is somebody who's a practitioner. This is somebody who utilizes universal energies or universal principles in an invasive way. Okay. This is somebody who was not honest or was deceptive in a situation or maybe multiple situations. And by someone, this could be an energy, a person, a place, a thing. Okay. Take the energy as it resonates. But something is getting ready to happen here. Something is spiraling out of control, which might indicate why this energy, especially if this is the same energy from the previous reading, why they're getting more desperate about trying to take something from collectives or whomever this message resonates with. They're getting desperate because something that they've done or something that they've said is coming to light. And instead of being honest about it and fixing it from the front end, they're trying to correct the matter from the back end or change the appearance of something by taking something away. Because in the download, they were trying to take something away from collective. They weren't successful, but this is how they're trying to fix the situation instead of being honest and fixing it the correct way, which actually makes sense because in the download they were basically expressing that, you know, no one's expecting them to be honest or to do things the correct way. Like that's not their way of being. And they were kind of making an excuse about their behavior instead of asking the collective, may I have this? They were trying to take it and then explaining away their behavior. So also, this is a sign of caution too, for those who resonate with this part of the message. If you have people around you, you know, people, places, energies around you that want to make excuses for their behavior, and they're trying to take something from you, or they're draining, or the way that they're treating you is not loving, is abusive, is toxic, and they're not willing to take accountability, but they keep making excuses, you are being encouraged to be cautious of energies like this. Because this is the enchanter energy, deception and trickery. Energies that want to get around you and take from your energy, don't want to give anything back or correct their behavior or the way that they're dealing with you, such that you can deal with them in a straightforward manner. They're trying to avoid that. They don't want you to know what they're doing. They don't want you to see their true feelings and thoughts. They want to manipulate or keep you in a certain space so that they can take from you. So there's something really important here about being mindful and aware of energies like that that are around you. Even if the first part of the download didn't resonate, for those of you who are picking up on that energy, that's super important. So I brought my roll oracle. I already know it's going to be potentially intense. It's interesting. I brought it, but it's not in. I didn't take it out of the bag, so maybe I'm not supposed to work with it. I'll leave it. Let me grab something from the moon card. I think the Citadel was very clear on who this individual is. They're a practitioner of some kind, and they're utilizing universal principles, in a toxic way. They're not doing things the way they're supposed to be, and they know it. And instead of acknowledging what they're doing, they are not taking accountability, and they are trying to do other things to correct the matter or make themselves look better in the energy. So they're not being authentic. They're not being what's the word I'm looking for? They're not being authentic. They're not being honest. They're being manipulative. That's the best way I can word it. This is a manipulative energy. And this is why we have the Enchanter card, deception and trickery. They are extremely manipulative. We have the moon, the Moonology deck here. This energy is scattered, frazzled, not too intelligent or quick on the uptake. This is why this whole manipulation they're engaged in isn't working. They didn't think things through well, and now they're having bad results, and they're trying to cover their tracks instead of just telling the truth and making matters right, because they're not going to be able to cover their tracks. Everything they've done is about to get revealed. It's a mess. This energy is a complete mess. I'm not going to stay in it too long. It's a disaster. Yeah, we have the blue moon here. Believe in the impossible. This person, this energy, believed that they could do something that they really never could do. And that's because they don't know collective. They don't understand their target here. Whomever they were trying to manipulate or take something from, it was always going to be impossible. It was never going to be something they could do. Why did they believe they could do this, Spirit? Or what were they trying to do? Give us some more information on why this energy believed that they could do this to collective. What else is here? I might need to move to the next deck. Anything else out of this deck, Spirit? Oh, this energy is a disaster. Looks like this one wants to pop. Oh, don't let your past hold you back. South node. Yeah, it's just like I said. This person's in their south node. Something about their past. Either they're trying to manipulate something with collectives regarding something from the past. Something from the past that they don't want to bring into the future. They're hiding something. That's why. They had to believe in the impossible here and try this. This was a gamble for them, and it didn't work out. Something from their past they don't want to come out. And they were in their south node when they did it. They're hiding something. Why do they need to take something from collective in order to hide this, Spirit? Why do they need to take something from the collective in order to hide this? Why is that? That's why. New moon in Sagittarius. So you might be a Sag. You might have this aspected in your chart, or you might have it in your energy. I am not picking up that this energy is Sagittarius. Sagittarius has to do with you, and that's because luck is on your side. This energy looks at you as lucky, fortunate, fortuitous, somebody that is protected and supported by the universe, by your guides, your spirit team. That's how you're viewed by this energy. What are they trying to take from collective, Spirit? We know that this energy views collective as lucky and is blessed, as protected, but what are they trying to take? What does that have to do with collective? Why would they take something from them? Oh, 2 cards here. Interesting. Supermoon. Emotions are running high. So they're really emotional about something. Oh, new moon and eclipse. Expect powerful change. There's a change that's coming. They're losing something and you're gaining something. That's why they want to take it. This is why it infuriates them that this masculine energy wants to help out with that process. There's something here with the collectives, and take the energy as it resonates. When you receive something, this energy is put out of pocket or out of place. I'm not sure exactly what it is they're losing, but when collective receives something, this energy is done. They're washed up. And it sounds like they already are, but it cements it in. What's the word I'm looking for? It confirms that they're washed up. They're done. So it's like they're trying to keep whomever this resonates with from reaching a certain place, position, goal, step, to keep them out of this position so that way they can keep something covered up, keep something hidden, or keep something that they're not supposed to have. It looks like this belongs to collective. Emotions are running high. That's because they're running out of time. And this could be something that happened in regard to the last supermoon, because we had a supermoon here recently. Maybe emotions were running high around that time. And then we have the new moon eclipse, so giving us new moon, something ending, something darkening, and then that eclipse leaving, and then something new beginning. There's some energy here that's coming in relation to collective in our timeline, okay? That's going to bring some sort of powerful change. So it's not just going to affect collective, it's going to be powerful change in general on our timeline. So this could be about a particular person, or it could be about the collective in general. That's what I'm picking up. Looks like there's some energies that want to work with the collectives, and then there's some energies that want to be resistive. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else here, Spirit? What do we have? Yeah, a new start is coming. New moon. This is what I was talking about, the new moon eclipse. After the eclipse ends, there's the new moon right there. Something new is coming. A new start is coming. They want to try and stop this. They believe that by taking something from the collectives, an opportunity or whatever, they can stop whatever this is that's coming. And then on the bottom of the deck here, I have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You might be a Gemini. You might have it aspected in your chart or in your energy. But definitely, the answers you need are coming. There's more information coming. That's what Spirit is saying. Collectives has somebody that is working to stop them from reaching a certain goal, or being able to make it to a certain path. Make it past something. It's like the goal is to have collective without the tools they need, or distracted so they miss an opportunity to reach a certain goal or to engage with a certain goal. Something here with that energy is coming in really strong. They don't want collective to be able to reach it. And so they're trying to take something. Also, there's something that this energy is trying to cover up. It's going to come out. They're going to fail because collective is protected. They're not going to be able to do it. Okay, let's see. Let's grab a little bit from the tarot. The pink tarot. Let's see if there's anything here a little more descriptive. I mean, honestly, there's really not much for you all to do, whomever resonates with this message here. You're already on your path. You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, just know that if you're dealing with some energies that are resistive or, you know, wanting to take things from you, just stay the course. Be patient. And just know that your spirit team, your guides have you. Nothing can be taken from you. Not truly. People can throw some obstacles in the way. Energies can definitely throw obstacles. But something that's really, truly meant for you can't be removed because it's part of your dharma. It's part of your soul path journey. You're here to experience certain things. So, you know, I think one key takeaway here is if you have been noticing these energies, or maybe even you've seen this particular energy, okay? You've run across this image or this person. Don't even worry about it because they're doing what they're doing because they're desperate. They don't have the ability to stop anything in relation to collectives, and emotions are running high. They're running out of time. Spirit messages for collective. Anything they need to know that's important about these energies. Yep, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, it's coming to an end. 10 of Swords in the back. There's that Gemini energy again. You might be a Gemini or an air sign. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, failure. These energies are done. That's why the emotions are running high. 10 of Swords straight to the back. It's over. Yeah, we have Page of Swords in reverse. It's because of the deception and the manipulation they were engaging in. There's a reason why they're going to lose here, why they're going to fail. They didn't do the right thing. And what I'm seeing here in the energy, these energies had an opportunity to turn around, to choose something different. They chose not to do that. They chose to continue down the same path. That's why they're going to have the results they're having. King of Pentacles, you're headed for wealth, leadership, business, prosperity. It could also be that this energy had a lot of wealth. Maybe they're losing it. Or maybe the lies and deception that they told is wrapped up in their wealth. So when that comes undone, their wealth comes undone with it as well. We have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. These people are having bad luck. There's no control. They have a resistance to change. They don't want to see change come in. We talked about that earlier. They don't want to see it, and so they want to take something. Yeah, but your strength, upright, you could be a fire sign or a Leo, or that might be aspected in your chart. There's something here about strength. You could also be a fire sign or a Leo that wants to come bring you a gift or help you with whatever this is that you are working on. There's a lot of courage and passion and strength here. You're focusing. And also you're a compassionate, whomever this resonates with, you're a compassionate being. So the wonderful things that are happening for you is because of that energy that you put out towards others. That's that energy returning. That's what's in your vortex. We have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this other energy is very domineering, controlling, stubborn. They're a tyrant. Instead of heeding the warning to fix this, whatever this is, they're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, it was a group. There's a group of people here. We have the Three of Pentacles. Why am I getting that this is like this South Node Taurus I keep hearing about? There's a south node Taurus, excuse me. They might be an earth sign or a south node Capricorn. Could be all of those. There's some sort of teamwork or collaboration in relation to whatever this effort is that is not going to happen. There's also, conversely, there are individuals that want to assist collectives and they want to bring a gift in. So there might be groups that have opposing views on like the direction that things is going, and they want to, they're working on their causes. And you're feeling both of those energies. So it might feel like just straight polarity. Anything else here? Spirit, anything else for collectives? Anything else for collectives? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, these energies are paranoid. They're struggling, they're overwhelmed, they're not able to make this work. The energies that want to take something from collective, they're not able to make it work. That's because collective is protected. It's not going to happen. They know it, but they don't have anything else to do here but just keep doing the same crap over and over and over. It's absolutely ridiculous. Moon in reverse. A lot of inner confusion, darkness, insecurities. They're not in tune. They're not balanced out in their energies, and that's part of why they're focused on the wrong things. Completely not balanced out in their energies. Focused on the wrong things. They should have taken their opportunity to turn this around. Knight of Cups in reverse. Moody, disappointed, overactive, jealous. So their imagination about who collective is and what they're going to have is actually their worst enemy, because all they can think about is what collective is going to achieve, what things collective is going to have when they walk through this doorway of change. That's all they can think about, what they're going to lose and what you're going to have. Their overactive imagination is their worst enemy. It's really what's driving them. This is why that card came up about, emotions running high. They're actually fueling their own fire at this point. Collectives is going to have what they're going to have either way. That's not going to be something that changes. But it's like they emotionally just can't deal with that. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, upright. Collective has manifestations coming in, financial opportunity. They're utilizing their skills. Okay, ambition, desire, diligence. So these are individuals who, pardon me one second, guys. These are individuals who, the collectives, who have been working on things, working on manifesting things. They have been tapped into the energy. They have been focused on staying in their soul path and doing the work associated with it. These other energies are, it's a very confused, out of it, like, I just know I want to keep what I have energy. They're not focused on any goals other than trying to take something from collectives. So it's a different situation here. But for collectives, for those of you who resonate with this message, you are manifesting. You are going to have those things that you have been thinking about, dreaming about, working on for years. They are now coming in for you. Anything else here, Spirit? I don't think there's too much more to this message. I mean, it's not, it's less of a warning message and more of an acknowledgement from Spirit that, yes, the universe knows about these energies, that are coming in and trying to take something, but it's not something you need to worry about. For those of you who resonate with this message, your focus should be focusing on what you've been focusing on, manifesting in your goals, keeping your focus there. That is what's important, because your spirit guides, your team, your spirit team, you have universal support. These energies are not going to be able to take anything from you. Yeah, we have the Fool in reverse. There's an air sign here. There's some sort of holding back or indecision or hesitation. So, when I see this card, I see a couple different ways. Like for the collectives, don't hold back. Don't hesitate. You're on the right track. Any kind of disruptions you're seeing associated with these energies, just know that it's just a mild disruption. It can't stop anything, right? But in relation to these energies, it might be that this other energy, this masculine energy that wants to gift you something, might be holding back, or there might be some indecision. And that could be because there's some actual repercussions or things that this energy will deal with the second they try to, interact with you, give you something, especially if they're being watched or monitored about their interaction with you. They might be cautious or kind of careful about how they approach or how they offer you a gift. Yeah, the star in reverse, once again, air sign. When I look at this one, obviously, these energies that want to take something and also want to give something, no collectives, is the star. But the star is in reverse here. This might be a fellow empath, light worker, or someone who is basically someone who was not working in their north node. Okay? And this is talking about the energy that wants to bring something to collective. Someone that was not working in their north node that now wants to support collectives and help. But there's some sort of lack of faith, despair, discouragement, insecurity. And it's probably simply because they have not been working in their north node. They may have been working with energies that were not supportive of collectives. But something changed about their viewpoint, and they want to come in and help now. But they're still dealing with some insecurities or something they're not sure about. So that might be why as soon as this energy that wants to take something comes in the scene energetically, the other energy just goes. They don't have the faith or the courage to stand up fully to this other energy. And there might be some really strong repercussions for them doing that. So don't judge them too harshly. The fact that they have changed their mind and now want to support means that eventually they will get whatever this is to you that they want to give to you, as long as you're willing to accept it. Okay? So I think that's the energy for today. Maybe what I can do is just pull a guide card here, something from your guides, just to close this out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's grab this one. So this is Guides of the Hidden Realms. Let's just pull a guide card to close out and see what's going on here. Ooh, this energy is, it's conflicting and scattered. It's loopy. And that's what I picked up from that previous reading. Who the heck is this in your energy? They're very loopy. Almost like a ditzy, loopy energy. But not just for the purposes of being ditzy and loopy. There's something else going on there. It's the energies they're tapped into. It's not good. Spirit, let's get a closing message for collective on this download, please. Something that can be beneficial for them, and maybe healing, something supportive, or something that you feel they need to know. Spirit says take this one. Yeah, treasures in the deep and dark, number 4. So that might be a number that resonates with you. Number 4, treasures in the deep and dark. It says shadow work, healing old wounds. Yeah, so some of this energy might be triggering because they're intentionally trying to trigger old wounds or things that will slow you down. But the fact of the matter is that you're already working on doing that healing work, that shadow work, healing all aspects of yourself, tapping into all aspects of your energy. Collectives is working on being more balanced in their energy. These other energies that are trying to disrupt them are completely imbalanced. How is an imbalanced energy going to bring a lack of balance for energies that are balanced? It's just not going to happen. This is why it was a gamble and they lost. But let's go to number 4. That's just more reassurance that there's nothing that these energies can do to stop what collective is doing. Number 4, treasures in the deep and dark. It says key concepts: shadow work, healing, old wounds, experiencing relationships at a deeper level. Sometimes you can play in shallow waters and discover something valuable. But now is not one of those times. To find real treasure you seek, you need to dive deep down and face the shadowy places in you that were long forgotten and denied. Something reflected in your life now echoes your past. Be brave, for this is a call to healing. Know that those wounds don't define you. The past doesn't dictate your future. When you dive into the depths of your psyche and accept this, there is no need to deny any part of yourself again. Learn, love, and accept every aspect of you. When you can be compassionate and forgiving to yourself, you will experience so much more beauty and joy. Open yourself to receive and make space for more abundance in all areas of your life. You will see evidence of your success soon. Remember that intimacy is not found on the surface. Don't be afraid to dive deep in your conversations with others. You will be glad you went there. Yeah, so collective is just being encouraged to stay with that healing work. There's something coming through about past experiences, past trauma, anything that is kind of coming up to the surface at this time. Continue the acknowledgement work, continue the healing work associated with any of those past wounds. And don't be afraid to accept or to engage in kindness with others presently due to those past wounds. You're being encouraged that this is a doorway to more of those gifts that will help you to move forward on your soul path. If you're completely shut down to that due to past experiences, you will miss those gifts. So this is encouragement. You know, the treasures that are in the deep and dark, the things that we address that are in the deep and dark, you know, in the cellar, in the basement, the things that we don't show to others. As we are balanced and deal with those energies and heal, we actually help to move ourselves along on our soul path, and we're more open to the gifts that the universe is bringing us. So guys, I want to thank you so much for being here for another reading. Whatever time of day it is that you found this reading, I'm grateful that you're here. Definitely like, share, and subscribe if the messages are resonating. And also, this helps me to tap into the energy further so that I'm more likely to be able to see or to feel a download or some energy associated with what you are dealing with or experiencing. So once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. Definitely sending tons of energetic support on this day for whomever this message resonates with. And I look forward to being with you in the next message. Love and light.